All right, team. Let's see how this goes. It's probably going to end badly, but how hard can it be? We're just turning left. All right, let's get this show on the road. How we doing? Hope we're all well. Good to see you all. We're back for a fun new night. Day 2 of 7 in isolation, so we've already gone mad and decided to try iRacing oval racing. So I haven't done much of this before, so we're just going to try and build up some safety rating, get a bit of a streak going, and see how we go. So let me just load into this thing. Can I load in yet? Yes. All right. So I'm just registering for the race now. So yeah, as I said, pretty new to this. I've gotten out of the rookie series. I've got a D license. I'm just waiting for everything to load in, and then I'll bring it up. My rules for tonight are I'll just try and do as many races as I can. And the rules just going to be I just have to finish the races. I'm pretty sure the ones I'm eligible for don't have like safety cars or anything like that. So it's just going to be Hello. Look, you can see my my YouTube dashboard. I forgot about that bit. Go away. All right. So yeah, they're like short track oval races. I haven't really driven the cars. I've got no idea what I'm doing. It's going to be chaos, but we're just going to have fun. I did do like, I was going to say a couple of laps, but the tracks are so short. It's probably a few laps of practice earlier just to make sure everything was working properly and to get the thumbnail for the video. But besides that, I haven't really driven these cars, haven't really driven these tracks. They're all very short. It should load up now. I don't know how many people are going to be in these servers either, so I've got no idea how populated they're going to be, how many people are going to be in the race. Apparently there's going to be 4 people in the next race. The next race starts at 8:15, so we've got 15 minutes or so. They're fixed setups, so I can't change the setup or anything. We're just going to go out and see what happens. Let me, before I forget, I'll turn the audio on so you can hear everything. All right, is crew chief going? Crew chief's going to be very important for this, so yes, crew chief's going. Let's...
Pit lane speed limit is 48
Go.
kilometers per hour. Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
So a little H-pattern gearbox. Oh, this track is just a circle. Excellent.
Car outside.
I've got an American spotter in
Hold
as
your
well.
line. Still there.
All right, so we're
High
just...
side's clear.
We're just going to be doing this for quite a while. Crew chief sounds very loud to me. I'm not sure if it's loud on the stream. Let me know if it is. But yeah, so this is, I guess this is circle racing. I don't know how long the races are either.
That's last. The leader has just done a 17.2.
17-second laps. I've got no idea how many cars we're going to be racing against. I don't know if we get any fast repairs or what's going on, but
You're now 0.5 off the pace. The leader's just done a 16.6. You've just done a 17.1.
I feel like I'm getting dizzy just doing this. So this should be interesting. We're really just here for safety rating to try and get... Whoop. To try and get as many laps in as possible without incident points.
16.8.
Alright. I thought I'd need more practice of this, but...
That puts you 0.3 off the leader's pace. That lap was a 16.9.
Oh yeah, it hasn't loaded up. That's a good point. Alright. Why has that not worked? Alright. Let me fix that. Sorry about that. Hey, there we go. You can see this circle track now. See how small it is. Good start to the stream. Well done. And now you can't see my camera. Oh gosh. Everything's going wrong.
The leader has just done a 16.5.
That's crashed for some reason. Technical difficulty central here.
The leader has just done a 16.2.
What's wrong with you, phone? Let me sort that out. Get that set back up. 1 second. Hopefully this sticks around. Alright, don't freeze, camera. We're back. I'm zoomed. Whoa, zoomed way out. How far are we normally in? Feels too close now. Okay, that'll have to do. Alright. Let's try that again. Let's hope the camera doesn't fail. Let's hope we can actually do some racing. At least these are out of the way while the before the race starts. I mean, it's worked so far until now. Alright. So here's our fun little Chevy. And now you can see what we're racing with. All right, get rid of these things.
There's a car behind. Take care.
So there's still only 3 people registered for the race, so...
Car outside. Clear high.
Whoop, changed into first rather than second. 4 gears, and we're just going to drive in circles and get very, very dizzy. I don't know how this is going to go with multiple people on track. I'm hoping that more people will join this race once there's another race that's on at the moment finishes. Otherwise, there's just going to be 3 of us going in circles. Which, while that could be good for my safety rating, is not really going to help.
You've just done a 16.5.
You know, help from the stream. It's not going to be very entertaining to watch, right?
That's your fastest lap today.
I've got no idea how many laps we need to do as well. We're up to 5 people registered now.
You got a car outside.
You're currently
overtake.
Outside.
You've just done a 16.4.
Now, when we want to go into the pits, how do we do that?
That lap time was 16.5.
I'm hoping we don't need to go into the pits in this race, but just in case something happens, do we just like... Do I have to go in at the start? Probably. Try it next lap around. My guess...
You're now 0.3 off the pace. That lap was a 16.5.
Does we need to go in here? What, and then turn... Whoop!
Watch your
This way?
speed.
Alright. Down to first. Okay. Oh, I need to make sure I turn off tires and stuff, because obviously if I have to pit for repairs, I don't want them to change my tires. Can I have a pit crew in this? If I go into here, graphics, is there a way to say, show me my pit crew? Is that a thing? Heat haze. No, I can't see it. My car numbers. 40 in the pits. Maybe there's some other one. I've seen people do it, but maybe that's not something I can do in the game. Oh well. Okay. So yeah, we've got 10 more minutes. 6 people in the race now.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
I feel like the race as well is like 60 laps. So it is just going to be going in circles for 60 laps trying to survive. Which doesn't sound very exciting, but I assume when there's a bunch of cars around you, that's where the fun comes in, right? I don't know if we want to do well in qualifying or stay at the back. I don't know how the chaos works in these.
That's your quickest lap in this session. That puts you 0.1 off the leader's pace. That lap was a 16.3. Good lap. That's your best in the session. Your lap time was a 16.2.
Alright, we're getting faster. By little bits, but I guess when a lap only takes 16 seconds. I don't know, I still don't fully understand oval racing. But I thought, you know, I'm in lockdown. Gotta do something. Have a bit of fun.
quickest overall.
Whee! We've taken the fastest lap time.
That was a 16.3.
Apparently my fastest ever lap time is still faster than that. I don't know where we're going. Just turn left. I feel like I need to not accelerate as much, like get turned in further and then punch it out of the corner a bit more.
Your quickest overall.
Keeping this guy behind us, but
Your lap time was 16.7.
only just. He's getting very close to my butt. I don't know if I'm cutting him off or... Guess this is good practice is if we take the lead, we just got to hold the inside, right?
There's a car on the low side.
That was a 16.5.
Inside's clear.
Wanted to let him pass to see if I could chase him.
That last lap was a 17.4.
I'm assuming we don't need to pit or anything in this series. The tires will probably wear out pretty quick. Can't believe they actually race cars on tracks this small. Like, cars this big on tracks this small. It's just bizarre. Whoop, I followed him out there.
Car outside. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there.
And I mean, even the fact
Still
that
there.
they did the
That lap was a 16.8.
like the opening race of the
Clear
NASCAR.
outside.
Where'd he go? The opening round, like the exhibition race with
What's your speed limit in the pits?
with NASCAR
What's your speed?
at a football stadium where the entire track was a quarter-mile long. That's just insane that they actually do that. Oh, there's no brakes. Alright, good to know. Ugh. Anyway, this is fun. Alright, another 5 minutes. Oh, this is the thing with this practice, because it because the laps are so short. It yeah, you feel like you've been practicing for ages. Alright, so looking at my tire wear, which kind of can't really see. Maybe I can move that up so people can see that. Hang on. Whoop. There? Yeah, so when I bring things up like that. So, not too bad, but I mean... Well, I've done 30 laps. I don't know how many that was in that run, but... Alright, we're up to 10 cars now.
The pit exit looks clear.
That's it. I guess this thing is like trying to learn how to start these cars as well. I'm assuming it's a rolling start, right?
Car low.
Whoa.
Still there. Clear low.
Okay, Isaac, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Right, 11 cars we can fit on this track. But I don't know how many more than that.
You're currently 0.1 quicker than second.
Alright, but at least the stream's holding up now. Use up those tires. Oh, there's an invisible wall there. I was wondering what would happen if I went out that far. I think I'm stuck in it. I'm stuck in the invisible wall. I was gunning it for the line and then got curious. Yep, there's the invisible wall. And you can get stuck in it. Good to know. So there's probably two series we're running tonight. There's this one, which is on this circle track, and then there's another series which is running on a different short track, which I'm pretty sure when I register for this new race and load in, I can then pre-register the other one because that happens at 8:45. And so that'll get us another race in pretty much straight after this one. So yeah, that should give us at least two races, and then I think there might be another version of this race as well. We will find out together, which reminds me, I think there is a version of this race where you can have custom setups. I've got no idea how to set up these cars. I don't know if you can get setups for them. I just have no idea. Let me do a quick check. I don't think you can. Well, like, I don't think I have access to them. That's fine. I'll work it out. So yeah, I should be able to load into the server. 14 cars in the race, so that should just be one split. Hopefully they're all sensible. And hopefully, yeah, we can have a bit of fun. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good evening. On a random Tuesday. We thought we'd give it a go. Something a bit fun, you know? Something a bit different. I have to learn them anyway, so I thought I might as well learn them with learn them on stream. Have a bit of fun with it. Have a chat. Just waiting for this thing to tick over now. It should pop up any second, be like, you can join your race. And once that's done, we'll jump on over. There we go. And this will be it, my first real oval race outside of rookies. So when you first join iRacing, you start with a rookie license in each category. So you got road, oval, dirt road, dirt oval. And essentially I've got my A license in road, so I can join any event in road racing. I got out of rookies in oval just doing like the free content just as a bit of fun, and then got to here and I hadn't really done it since then, but I thought I'd give it a go. Strength of field 1100. We're one of the strongest iRacing. Oh, you can't see this in. Oh, you can, but I'm under this thing. But if you look up in the top corner, I've got a D 2.4, so I need to get that to D 4.0 to advance to C license. And that's just done by just driving around.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
And avoiding as many incident points as possible. And I think that includes practice and qualifying your incident points for safety rating. So I'm just going to do... I'll do the 3 minutes practice, get a few corners in, try and avoid some people.
You've got a car inside. You're clear on the low side.
I'm not really out here to win the races. That's not that important to me. I wouldn't mind...
overall.
You know, I wouldn't mind doing well, but I'm more just about learning how these things work and having a bit of fun with it.
You've just done a 16.3. B2, your lap time was 16.2.
Whoop. I'm learning to avoid other people in these kind of races.
That lap was a 17.2.
Car high. High side is clear.
That puts you 0.4
Scarier
off the pace. That was
seeing people just dive
16.8.
down.
The guy behind has just done a 16.3.
Car high. You're clear on the high side.
He's squeezing.
That's the end of the session. P3.
All right. Well, we survived. We've survived so far. Oh, GI. All right. So now we're gonna do quali. I don't think I can take any fuel out or anything. Fuel fill to 27. No, doesn't look like it. All right.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Okay, Isaac, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
We've got 2 laps to do quali. Our tyres aren't up to temp yet, but...
That's pole. You're now 0.2 quicker than second place. The guy behind has just done a 16.4.
All right. Oh, no, we're down to second now. My first lap was faster.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Okay, our pit guy's at the end now. Hopefully he stays there. Second's not too bad. Pretty happy with that. I can, you know, try and avoid some of the chaos. But yeah, if you... Oh, God, what is in my eye? If you're just joining the stream, welcome. We're here just trying to do some... Learn some oval races. Doing some fixed setup. I just got my D license. Essentially, I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're just here for safety rating. Having a bit of fun. Oh, down to third, second row. God, that person in second is well, just a bit quicker than us, but 0.9 I rating, so it's fine. People in front of us have a decent safety rating. It looks like everyone's here kind of just trying to grind out safety rating, because once you get to a C license, then you can you know, do real NASCAR. So that's what we're aiming for right now. So yeah, and this is the first race of the evening. So literally my first official race with a D license. Are they extra pit lanes in the center there? It looks like they are. I'm assuming we don't have to use them, but that's weird. Like you have to do a zigzaggy pit lane. Because there's the pit limiter lines. Alright, so we got another minute 45 remaining. Look at the results. I mean, they're obviously all pretty close. This person only did 20 seconds. That's something to be careful of. Yeah. Qualifying cancelled due to a lack of activity. Does that just mean no one's going out? All right, cool. So that seems to be the end of qualifying? Is that... cool. So it said it was over. But then we've still got the minute timer countdown. So we're just waiting now. Just hanging out. Having a bit of fun. Hope you're having a good evening. And let's just try and survive. Let's just have a bit of fun out there, going in circles. Hope I don't get too dizzy. I believe, if we look at this, how many... Is it 60 laps? 45 laps. Okay. Only 45 laps. Piece of cake. 45 laps at, what, 16 seconds each. So 4 laps a minute. Oh, that reminds me. I need to register for the next race to make sure we don't miss it. So I can do that while in here. There's a little trick I learned. Just to make sure we don't miss it. So the next race starts in 21 minutes. I can register for it now and then just jump straight from the other one into this one. Just as long as we don't get disconnected. Just to make sure we don't miss registration and get kicked out.
That's the end of the session. P3.
All right, P3. Pretty happy with that. Now we just got to survive. So thanks for dropping by the stream. Wish me luck. If you're enjoying what we're trying to do here, feel free to give the stream a like. It really helps us out. And if you want to see more Circle Chaos or road racing, which I'm actually slightly better at than this, then feel free to subscribe as well. Really appreciate it. But we'll grid up. And let's learn oval racing together. Now, do you reckon I start in first or second gear? Or third or fourth? Who knows? Now, my ping, like, it looks... Someone here's from New York. What time is it in New York at the moment? It must be pretty late. I guess there's people just hanging around. I guess we can burn off some fuel. Does that help? I assume 22 liters is enough to get to the end. Oh, what I will do is just in case, turn these off, turn off fueling, and we do have a fast repair. So if we get caught up in an accident, we can pit, fix all that, but we don't want to change tires or put any more fuel in it. Let's do that in case. 22 liters should be enough, right? Otherwise, we'll be stuck in the pits for ages. So if we get caught up in an accident, we pull in the pits, get a fast repair, get straight back out there, keep going. We are going to finish every race. That's the plan for tonight. Every race that we can finish, we're going to finish. Like, unless our car is written off and we can't drive it, we're here for safety rating.
The air temp is 26 Celsius. The track temp is
Dylan, g'day, mate.
Celsius.
How hard was it to get into? This is my first race outside of rookie. So
We need to follow car number 3 in the inside column.
I essentially just did my 3 rookie races. And then never went back to it for ages. And I've just decided that why not give it a go? I'm in 7-day isolation at the moment, was a close contact, so I had some time on my hands and I thought I would learn it. So I don't really know, like, it's been fine so far. I've done practice. This is the start of my first race. So I'll let you know. I know there's no cautions in this one, which I don't know if that's great or really bad. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I'm enjoying doing a bit more iRacing instead of ACC. I'm going to start in second.
Be ready. Go, nail it.
And then, yeah, this is just something a bit different again. Trying oval racing. Like, I've watched a bit of oval iRacing, and it seems pretty fun. It seems like the sort of thing where if you have a spotter, that's really helpful, and if you know strategy... Whoop, that car's no longer facing the right way. I'll take that.
P2.
But yeah, the thing I found interesting is on the D-class races, it's all just short track racing. From what I can tell, they don't do super speedways or anything.
The leader has just done a 16.4. Last lap was a 16.3.
So it's
The guy
all just
behind has
this.
just done a
I did see
16.2.
one of them was at Summit Point Raceway last week, so an actual road track, which is interesting. But then this week, both of them seem to be at 1 kilometer long circuits. So I feel like I'm going to get dizzy by the end of the night. But look, it's been pretty clean so far, which is going to be famous last words, right?
That lap was a 16.2.
I did have an idea that if I grind this out, maybe I could do the Daytona 500, which is very ambitious of me. Always like NASCAR. See,
That lap time was
I kind of got
16.2.
into it a bit back in the day when Marcus Ambrose went and did NASCAR. I kind of got into it back then, and then I left it behind, never really followed it. And I've started to get back into it. You know, I always
The
thought it was that
lap time
whole,
was a 16.3.
you know, you're just turning left, what strategy is there, what's going on, especially on super speedways. But then actually, you know, following it a bit closer and you realize all the strategy, all the bump drafting, like working as a team, managing temperatures, knowing when to change tires. There's actually quite a bit to it. I find it like quite fun. And it also takes more concentration than road racing, which is weird. Because I guess because there's always cars around you. But yeah, there are moments like obviously I'm kind of feel like I'm just following this car around for nothing's ever that. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware that nothing is ever that simple. This was you know, this was teenager Isaac who just never paid any attention to anything, so just thought, oh, it can't be that hard. You're just turning left, like without actually looking at it properly. And then yeah, obviously once you look into it, you realize there's so much to it. I'll admit that I was wrong back then. And then yeah, with the Daytona 500 coming up, and also just with the Coliseum race that was on last weekend, seemed like a good reason to try the circle thing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure all the rookie series are on free tracks in free cars, or at least there's one series that is. Once you get your D license, like there's the two main series. There's this one, which is the late model series, and the ARCA series. Both of those cars cost money, so you have to buy the cars, and they don't always race at free tracks. The tracks this week are both free though, so that seemed like a good week to start. The physics in iRacing compared to ACC for GT3 cars. GT3 cars,
0.8.
I'd say, are a lot more floaty in iRacing. Like, one of the things I like about ACC is, you know, the cars really feel like they have weight to them, you know? That's something you can definitely feel in the cars. But, it doesn't feel the same as iRacing. It's not that iRacing feels bad. I think ACC just does a better job, GT3 cars in particular. I still find the GT3 cars fun to race, though. Like, we did the you know, Daytona
That
24
lap
and the
time was
GT3.
16.5.
Seem to have got myself into a bubble here, but we're coming up on lap
The gap
traffic.
to Hackett behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Yeah, so I still enjoy driving the GT3 cars. And I'm doing the European Endurance Series at the moment with Odyssey, like
That was
in the GTE,
16.5.
which I really enjoy
Car
as
high.
well. But it looks like they're kind of
Still
dying
there.
out. They've been dropped out of IMSA,
You are clear outside.
so they're really just in that series now. But yeah, the thing that takes the most getting used to is
The gap in front
GT3s
is
and
increasing.
iRacing
It's
and
now 1.3
most
seconds.
cars lock up so easy. It takes so long to get used to. Because in AC3, you can just kind of smash the brake and rely on the ABS, right? But you can't quite do that in iRacing. Cars, even with ABS, love a lockup. Oop. You can tell the tires are starting to go. What lap are we on? 21. All right, we're nearly
The gap
halfway.
behind has now decreased to 0.7.
Still not out of the woods yet. Probably should be concentrating and focusing on lap times. Whoop.
Car outside.
Let me in.
He's still there. Clear high.
This car behind is kind of chasing me down.
The gap in front is
Some of
now
these short tracks, there's no
1.3
time to read
seconds.
chat. Alright, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Let me know if you have any more questions. Always happy to answer them. Alright, try and hold on to second here.
Okay, Isaac, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
I haven't done any tyre management or anything. I don't know if that's something you need to do here. This car behind me feels like it's definitely faster, but
Car low. You're clear down low.
You've just done a 16.8.
gave me a little tap on the butt. Just a 0x though.
Your last lap time was a 16.7.
I feel like I'm just definitely turning and scrubbing the wheels. Like the tires are not having fun. I think that's a big thing about NASCAR as well. Like their tires are so soft, they wear out so
last lap
quickly.
was a 16.7.
Especially on these shorter tracks, right?
Your lap time was a 16.6.
Whoop. Tried an alternate line there. Probably really frustrating this guy
Your
behind
last
trying to
lap
get
time
past.
was a 16.8.
Just so much understeer onto these straights now.
The gap ahead is now 2.1 seconds. That was a 16.7.
As I said, it's my first race. I don't know what the strategies are here. I'm just keeping the car turned.
Just done a 16.7.
And even though it is a fixed setup race, you can adjust things like steering ratios, auto steering. Like you can have steering offsets and things. So I mean, maybe these people know those kind of things and are running that.
Car outside. Hold your line. You are clear high.
Alright, that seemed to be better for holding the inside line there. "12 laps to go."
Okay,
Thought he was
Isaac,
going to
that's
squeeze
good
it up the inside
consistency.
there.
Keep it up.
Managed to come across. He's definitely faster than me behind, but we're holding it. It's hard to pass these places.
Car hide.
Oh, he's going to go try and go around the outside.
Clear high. Car outside. You're clear up high.
Just holding the inside line. Gonna make him go the long way around. There's not enough banking to make a high line really work here. You can see he's trying to sneak up the inside. Oh. Gotta hold on for a little bit longer. Be so intrigued to see what my tire wears out by the end of the race. Ugh.
That lap was a 16.8.
I must be really frustrating him. It's also that thing of I know you want to do like one braking motion.
Car high. Your outside is clear. Car
then
high.
One
Still there.
acceleration.
You are clear outside. Car outside. Outside's clear.
But I'm not good at that yet.
Outside.
You've just done a 17.1.
Still there. Still there. Hold your
He's
line.
trying it.
Hold your line. He's still there.
If he makes it
Hold your
work, then
line.
good on
That
him.
lap was a 17.0.
Hold your line. Outside is clear.
Thought about it. I thought he was gonna
push. We can win this.
get there. Oh, did he spin out?
You've
I didn't
just
touch
done
him
a
then.
16.9. Two laps left. We're on for a
All right.
podium here. The gap to Hackett behind is now 3.1 seconds.
3 seconds behind, 4 seconds ahead. So yeah, person in front was definitely faster than me. One more lap.
Okay, Isaac, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. That lap was a 16.9.
All right, that's it. First oval race done.
Well done, decent drive.
Cool. All right, that wasn't too bad. And yeah, we got plenty of time before the next one. Or plenty of time. We've got 6 minutes.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 48 kilometers per hour.
Where's our person? Oh, there they are. They're right up front. Oh, no brakes. Well, I mean, that went alright. Could have gone worse. Let's take a quick look back. One thing I've found out, so if we go... We can go watch some incidents. Alright, so the safety car's in. Yeah, so this car's just spun out ahead. There we go past. What's this car doing? Where's he going? He's having a rough time. He's blown his engine. Oh! So that's what's happened there. He's just blown his engine up. But besides that, it seemed to be a pretty incident-free race. Just skipping through some incidents here. Yeah, looks like it went pretty well. So let's jump out of there. We'll jump into the next one, which starts in 6 minutes, I think. Oh. What is going on here? Oh yeah, 3 minutes until the race starts. So it's pretty good. I'll quickly check on my results. I know I can't bring them up on the screen at the moment. But if we look at that, so we gained 60 iRating. So we're now 1576 in iRating. If I do this, they're going to show up? No. Yeah. And we're up to 0.256 safety rating. So 0.13 change. It's going to be a bit of a grind to get there. But oh well. Let's load into the next one. While that's loading in, I'm just going to duck up, have a stretch, grab some water, and we'll be back with the next race in 2 minutes. All right. See you soon. All right, I am back, and we've loaded in, and what I can say, I mean, I've only got a couple of minutes before we need to jump over to the race session. But this one, so this is the ARCA car. I've spun this car so much trying to practice, so...
Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour. It takes
But as you can see...
don't cross the white line. Look out for the pit speed limit.
This is more of an oval, and there's more cars. So there's more power in this car, and we're at more of an oval. Things are going a lot quicker. There's going to be a lot more chaos in this one, I reckon. So just get a couple of laps in before we duck across.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
But it's so easy to get this car loose on
P5.
On exit here. It really likes to slide out, and I haven't done any long runs. So, I imagine it's going to be chaos, and like a lot more chaos in this race than the previous
Your
one.
lap time was 15.4.
But this feels more like an oval, right? This is the oval the kind of ovals I grew up thinking about. Like, you know, being aware of and being on TV, as opposed to that circle that we were just on.
That was 15.4.
Oh, and you see what I mean? It's just so easy to spin this one up. So the race is about to start. Yeah, there we go. But we just got to try and keep it safe again, right? All about the safety rating. And I mean, hopefully there's a bit more of a race going on in this one as well. Because of the bit more banking, you know, that you might be able to go around the outside, make the outside line work a bit more. I don't know, it just feels like it's going to be a bit more intense than the other one, where it just felt like we were driving around in a circle by ourselves for quite a while. Still fun defending, but yeah. Once again, fixed setup. Yeah, nothing we can do. Let's go out, have a bit of a practice, see if we can...
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Looks like we are in the front pit box, which is good. So this is the other thing, there's 2 pit lanes in this thing.
Your quickest overall. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
So I feel like by the end, our tyres are going to be shot. And we just have to try and survive, right?
That lap time was 15.4.
Oh. That's not what you want, because that counts for safety rating, and that's
That's
a
the
2.
fastest lap for Istvan, 15.3.
Alright, we'll keep going. Just get the practice in.
P3.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of that.
Car inside. Still there.
Bit of practice on the high line.
Hold your line.
Oh,
Clear on the inside.
P4. The leader has just done a 15.1.
see, my problem is when that happens, right? So I lifted off to avoid him. But all it's going to take is someone to hit me up the butt, and then we go round as well.
That puts you 0.6 off the pace.
So you can tell already this track is a lot more chaotic than
That's
the
the
last
end of
one.
the session. P5.
There's a lot more stuff going on. All right, quali. Don't spin it. We're the number 4 car again. We've got 70 litres in the car, and I can't take it out.
All clear. Push now. We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Oh, I've hit the wall already. This car is wider than I was expecting. No, don't spin. Just warming up the tyres. Tyres are so cold in this first lap out.
P6. That lap time was 16.0. Fastest lap for Alan, 15.5. The guy behind has just done a 16.3. You're in pole.
Oh, I did a 15.0. I think that's my first lap, my best lap ever. Now, how do we get into pit lane for this one? We just duck down. All right, we'll remember that for next time. Practice that again. I reckon you probably just want to get down on this apron, right?
What's your speed limit in the pits?
The number 4 car. All right. Oh, pipped at the line. But that's okay. Strength of field in this race is a little bit higher. How many cars we got in here? 12. So a few more. But as I said, I think this race is going to be a lot more chaotic. We're just going to try and have to survive. Have a bit of fun doing it. But yeah, thanks everyone for dropping by. If you're new to the stream, this is my first night doing non-rookie oval racing. So just trying it out, seeing what it's like. I'm enjoying it so far. It's chaos. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how to do strategy or anything, but we're having fun. We're just trying to grind out some safety rating. Hopefully we can get to a C license and then unlock some real NASCARs. But until then, we're just having a bit of fun on these short tracks. So if you are enjoying the stream, feel free to give it a like. If you want to see more of this or more iRacing and ACC content, feel free to subscribe as well. I normally stream ACC and iRacing road stuff. I'm doing the European Endurance Championship with Odyssey Racing, doing a couple of ACC endurance championships and sprint series and things like that. So I'm normally streaming 2 or 3 times a week, having a bit of fun with it. And I'll probably be streaming quite a bit this week. So I'm in isolation at the moment. Got 7-day ISO orders from the government. So here we are. Bit of sim racing, bit of extra sim racing time. I can't go out. Oh, down to 3rd again. I like that. So it'll close in 1:25 due to an activity. That's only what? 5 seconds early? Oh, qualifying cancelled. Can I move that? So I can't read that under my... Oh, well, doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go again. Another race. Race number 2 of the evening and of my career. This one is... How many laps is this one? This one's 60 laps. So there we go. A little bit longer. I probably need to do that pre-registration for the next race as well, right? Let's do that. Make sure we're ready to go for the next race when it comes up. While we're waiting for this. Oh, the next one that's kind of coming up is pickup trucks, which, yeah, I have not raced before. So let's register for that one. It's a fixed setup. It's unranked. Oh, no, wait. I might not want to do that, but we'll find out.
That's the end of the session.
Either pickups
P3.
or rookie legends. We'll work out how that goes, depending on the timing. So P3, we've got 2 minutes to grid, 60 laps here. Just double check that I can't take... Yeah, I can change these. Don't think I need to change them. I can't see anything about fuel here. Can anyone see anything about fuel? No. Starting on the inside. Probably want to start in second again. So you can see over here as well, this is our water temperature. If you're, it's not too bad on these short tracks, but you got to keep an eye on this if you're following cars too closely. That's one thing I know. Oh. All right, so it looks like the people starting behind us have a slightly lower I rating. People ahead of us have a higher I rating, which means we can probably trust them a bit more. Let's have a good one. Thanks again for dropping by, everyone. Oops, at a moment there where I couldn't see the screen. Yeah, welcome. 60 laps. My second ever race. Let's just hope... Oh, hope there's no chaos. Let's once again do this. We don't want to refuel. 70 laps will be enough. We have no sets of tires left, so we can't replace tires. Okay, that's good. But we don't want to fill up. We just want to... Actually, did we have a fast repair? Yeah, we've got a fast repair.
60 laps. The track temp is 27 Celsius. Follow car number 1.
Oop. What gear do I want to start in? At least second. Maybe even third? Nah, let's go second. They're bumping each other already.
All right, Isaac, get ready. Go!
You got a car on your outside. Clear up high.
All right, we're alive. Starting in second kind of worked. Wasn't the best start. I'm now just focusing on not spinning. Oh, there's a car around.
The leader's just done a 15.1. The guy behind has just done a 15.2. P3.
You can see we're already coming up on lap traffic because of the more chaotic race this is. Someone else facing the wrong way.
The car ahead has just done a 15.2.
Nearly lost it. Saved it. I realize these guys are just that little bit higher up. Don't know if that's... Oh! I've lost it.
The car in front's lap time is a 15.1. P9.
Come on, get in reverse. Oh, God.
Car low.
This race has not gone as well.
Car low. Low side's clear. Car inside. Your inside's clear. Car outside. Clear on the outside.
Alright, well, we're back in the pack. We're a lap down, but now we just got to keep it sensible. I shouldn't have tried to change my line. That line was working for me. As I said, we're here for safety rating, not iRating. Anything can happen. We've got 60 laps, remember? Car feels alright.
Just done a 15.6.
All it's going to take is for someone else to spin and make the same silly mistake I did. And we're right back in it. All these cars ahead of me are a
The
lap
guy
up on
behind
me.
has just done a 15.5.
Two cars behind me is for position. Just got to keep an eye on that relative. For what we want to see on that relative display is a white name, because that means they're on the same lap as us and we're actually racing them.
Outside. You're clear on the high side.
Right. Making our way back up through the field.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 2.0 seconds. P12.
Still in 12th.
Okay, Isaac, the next car is Patterson.
Alright, how far away are you, Patterson? According to that thing up there, 7
That
seconds.
last lap was a 15.5.
So half a lap. But it looks like we're catching him. Just looking at the standings, you see it says 7.1 next to my name. That's the
You've
gap.
just done
Now
a
it's 6.4.
15.5.
So we are catching the car
behind is
ahead.
Catching. The gap's now 1.9 seconds.
Apparently the car behind us is catching us. Which is not what we want. Oop. Missed the apex. Don't spin. Alright, once again, settle into a rhythm. Try not to destroy the tyres. Which I'm not doing a very good job of. I can feel this car sliding around quite a bit. I feel like obviously having that spin heats things up quite a bit. Just gotta make sure I don't spin again. Down to 4.8 seconds. 4.5 now.
The gap behind's increased to 2.2.
Seems like the car behind us is a similar pace to us. I mean, if you think about the car ahead, we're not catching or like the car ahead of us on track here.
Your
Keeping
last lap
relative
time was at 15.5.
pace. Someone else has had an issue.
Okay, Isaac, you're reeling. Patterson in. The gap is now.
Oh, that is
1.4.
Patterson there.
Car inside. You're clear on the inside.
That was a 15.8.
You got a car on the high side. Hold that line. Still there. Clear high.
All right. That's an on-track overtake. But up into 11.
That lap was a 16.0.
Now what's the gap to the next car? It's probably going to be quite a while, right?
The gap to Patterson behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Nine seconds. So we're probably going to lose some I rating
Gap
for this
to
one.
Jones ahead is now 9.3 seconds. Your lap time was a 15.6. You've just done a 15.8.
High side. Clear outside.
Seems to be holding steady at 9 seconds. There's people ahead for position as well, so I can't really overtake them.
The gap behind is now 2.3 seconds.
Oh,
Your lap time was 15.7.
On the high side. You're clear outside.
well,
P12.
got a bit too ambitious there. I was looking in my mirror. Unfortunately, like, because I saw that the car behind me was going for 6th, so I was thinking, do I need to let them through so they can join that battle ahead? But I just lost it.
The gap ahead is now 2.6. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
So, small gap. We can maybe get back up to 12th. If we play it sensible. Only approaching the halfway mark now.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Got to stop doing that though.
The gap in front is now 2.8.
Welcome everyone who's just joining us for the first time. Good to have you here as I learn ovals and realise I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, there's a car around. I think I'm only down by 1 lap, right? At the moment.
Half distance. Fuel looks good. That lap time was 15.8.
Yeah, fuel does look good. There's plenty of fuel. There's 3 cars ahead of me who are also down a lap, so...
That lap was a 15.8.
Careful of that wall. No, it's just... Oh, these cars are so much wider than I expect them to be. Keep going to get right up against the wall and then banging it because the car is quite wide. Learning my lesson the hard way. There it is again.
That lap time was 15.9.
Someone's gone around. Not for position though. Saw smoke and got excited.
The gap in
Not
front
the case.
is now 3.0 seconds.
Come on, they're just there. I can see them in the purple car. We're slowly catching them, right? No, that wasn't for position. We're nearly back in this race. Well,
That
back
was
in a race.
16.1.
I think they're having the same issue I was, where you kind of just trapped behind traffic that you're probably a little bit faster than. But you're a lap down, so there's not much you could do about it.
The gap ahead is now 2.2.
Now I need to remember to check my tyre wear at the end of this race as well, because I'm intrigued to see just how worn the tyres are, just from doing these quick little circles.
That lap was a 15.9. The gap in front is now 2.4. That lap was a 16.0.
I just can't quite catch up to them. Come on. Might need them to make a mistake.
That lap time was 15.9.
I feel like I'm pushing a little bit harder, but it is using my tyres a bit more.
The gap in front is now 2.1. That lap time was 16.0.
People have stopped making mistakes as well. Oh, this is to get back up into 11th, I just realised.
That was a 16.4.
Well, that's not what you want to be doing.
The gap in front is now 2.5.
I wonder if it's a way to make the high line work a bit better here. Once your tyres start to wear. No.
There's a car on your inside.
There's a lap up on me, so I didn't really want to cut
Still
him
there.
off.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
I mean, he's the leader.
The gap in front is now.
You're clear inside.
So yeah, there's no blue flags in a NASCAR.
Your last lap time was a 16.5.
Which I'm pretty sure I knew was a thing, like you've just got to go round lap traffic, like that's just part of it. But
Your lap time was a 16.2.
interesting to see it in action. So I've lost about a second from
The
that.
gap
I was
in
hoping
front
to
is
keep up with the
increased to
leader and
4.2
he'd give me a bit of a
seconds.
tow, but obviously not the case. Bit of wall there. I mean, we're probably carrying a little bit of damage from all my fun little adventures into the wall.
The gap ahead is now 4.9.
Oops. So yeah, when I was talking
That
about
was a 16.2.
being interested in seeing my tyre wear, the thing is iRacing will show you your tyre wear, but only when you come into the pits. So you can't see what your tyre wear is while you're out on track. But once you come back to the pits, it'll tell you like what your wear was.
The gap ahead is now 5.2. That lap was a 16.2. Okay, Isaac, push now. We can catch up here.
Car inside. Clear low. Car inside.
There's a chance
on
my
the low
steering's
side.
gone? Yeah, my steering's gone.
We'll need to pit for repairs. We've been called in by the stewards.
Car inside.
I was
You're
wondering what
inside,
was happening
clear.
there. I was
Two
like, I went to
laps remaining.
turn.
Car low. Clear low.
And the race is nearly over. And we've cooked it. Come on. White flag.
Watch your
I need
speed.
to
Pit lane speed limit is
hit
56
for repairs.
kilometers per hour.
Oh, how unfortunate.
P12. I think that's the worst you've ever driven. Hope you're proud of yourself.
So have I finished? That was quite mean, crew chief. Just gonna go around and do another lap just in case it hadn't counted me as finishing, but we still got 12th, so all right. Let me just double check what the registration for the next race is. All right, there's a rookie. What is this one? Rookie Legends Cup. There's only one person registered and it starts in 16 minutes. It's a bit different. Or we can go back and do the same race we just did. I think I'm going to register for this new one. But let's quickly go back. So what have I done here? Oh. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Just a few too many scrapes on the wall. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So that'll be why I couldn't make it back to, or couldn't finish the race correctly and couldn't turn there. All right. Yeah, so this one starts in 14 minutes. The Rookie Legends Cup. It is rookie drivers. It's but can help us get safety rating. While that's loading in, let me check the results from the last one. See how we went. I don't think it was very well. Come on. Why won't you load? iRacing's having a bit of a hard time at the moment. It'll get there. Okay. Actually, while we're here, do we need we might need a paint job. I don't know what this car looks like. Ford Coupe 34 Legends. All right. Did that say it uses a sequential gearbox? Yeah, it does. All right. Flick that over.
The pit lane speed limit is 48 kilometers per hour. The pit exit looks clear.
Do we only have 2 gears? Oh no. I just need to use the gearbox, the clutch. All right. Another short track. It's rough. Lots of understeer. This is going to be interesting.
Your quickest overall.
Do I want to keep it in second? I probably just want to keep it in third, right?
You've just done a 18.6.
What a strange little car to drive. I still don't understand this oval racing.
Your quickest overall.
But you know, we're here to learn. Can I take this line? Is that allowed? Seems to be. Oh, I can just pull in.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
I gotta know what we're doing. We're having fun though. Oh yeah, we got a bit of a funny. Look at this weird little car. All right. I feel like this is going to be a short little race. Starts in 12 minutes. There's only 6 of us in it, but you know, we'll have some fun. What time does this race finish? Why does it lift up the front of my car like that? Weird. I still didn't see the results of my last race. That's kind of frozen. Can I close it? I've lost the iRacing UI. That's fun. Right. Here we go. All right, how do we do in our last race? That's what I wanted to check while we're waiting for this. Still got a 0.2 safety rating increase, so which was apparently better than the last one, but we did lose 66 I rating. So that's unfortunate. This race that I'm currently in, what time does it finish? It finishes at 9:52, and apparently the we can try that race again. We might make it. So I'm going to try that. We're going to try that race I did before again after this race. And then we'll see how we go. So that seems to be pretty good at picking up things, picking up safety rating. But in the meantime, I guess we just learn to drive this thing.
The pit exit is clear. Push now.
I mean, it seems quite easy to drive. It's pleasant enough. It seems like the sort of car, as soon as I hit someone else, it's going to cause a lot of damage. Do I want to go out wide here and then pitch it in? Is that what we want to do? Can do that in quali, but in the race we probably want to... Too much understeer. Yeah, I don't really know how to get rid of that understeer. They just... Still only 6 people registered for the race.
19.1. That last lap was a 18.1.
We're learning. Nah, so you want to pitch it in early. How many gears do we have? 5 gears. What do we need 5 gears for? So third obviously seems to be the gear to be in.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
I'm not going in the pits, mate. Taking the racing line across the pit
Just
lane.
done a 19.5.
It doesn't seem to count as an off track either. Ooh, bit too tight.
Your lap time was 18.7.
I'm excited that once I can get my C license and we get on some of like the actual NASCAR tracks, like Charlotte, like Talladega and Daytona and stuff. I don't think any of these cars go to those bigger tracks.
You've just done a 18.4.
So while this is interesting to drive,
What's your speed?
I'm excited to get into, you know, some more seriously populated
That was a
races
18.3.
with cautions as well. That's one of the big things. Like not having cautions, like cautions add a lot of strategy things to NASCAR.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
So I'm excited for that to happen. But until then, we're just driving around in circles by ourselves at the moment while we wait for this race
That
to
lap
start.
was a 18.8. Watch the track limits, please, Isaac.
Wait, I
Watch
got
your
an off
speed.
track.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
What a funny pit lane. Alright, is there anything here? Oops. That I can change in the pit stop? I'm assuming no, there is no setup. There is tires and there is notes. That's all. Oh, all right. Well, we're just waiting for this race to kick off. There's only 6 of us competing in it. It's a bit of a quiet thing on Tuesday nights here in Australian sim racing land. But yeah, hope you're enjoying things. If you are enjoying the stream, give the like button. Bleh. Good self-promotion there, Isaac. Give the like button a whack. Really helps promote the stream, lets people find this. And the more people that find this, the more money we can raise for muscular dystrophy. So yeah, I've partnered up with muscular dystrophy for 2022 and probably beyond 2022, but for now, 2022. And all the money I make from YouTube, which is not a lot, is going to muscular dystrophy, as well as any donations that you make through the charity link, which gets posted every so often, but hasn't been posted today. If I do charity, does that make it work? Yeah, so we're no, maybe it's not going to work. Raising as much money as we can. We've already raised $700. I set out with $250 as my goal, and all of a sudden we've managed to make $700 in mid-Feb. So that's insane. Maybe Nightbot's not working. Nightbot isn't playing nice today, so no charity link for anyone. It's unfortunate. I'll see if I can find it somewhere. But yeah, otherwise just sit back, enjoy the stream. Good to have you here. Just having a bit of fun, learning some oval. And yeah, having a nice casual night. Apparently I've got enough fuel to do 200 laps. Which seems excessive, but I guess that's the thing with with these kind of commands, right? Sorry, with these... I've lost my train of thought. Oh, long day. Long day, people. G'day, Jelly. You distracted me. All right, we're here. I'm having fun. I was trying to get Nightbot working. I was trying to talk to chat. I noticed you were in chat. I completely lost my train of thought. All over the shop. We're just waiting for this race to start. Having a bit of fun. Oh, I don't have a charity command. Good job. Yeah, so 3 minutes until we can do this race, and then once that's done, we're going to jump back in, try that oval series that we didn't do well at before. And hopefully we can get up. I think if we can get to a 3.0 safety rating tonight, that'll be great. We're at, what, 2.7 at the moment. You can see up here. All right, back into it. Sitting doing nothing. We got to, whoops. Get back out there.
Pit exit's clear.
Still 6 people registered. I don't know how long this race is either. Pretty short. Oh yeah, you set up your OBS, you've made the switch. How'd it go? How do you find it compared to Streamlabs? Took me a little bit to get used to, but I found I prefer OBS now. I've got it all sorted out in the way it runs. And also, are you still, like, now that you've switched to OBS, are you still using Streamlabs for, like, your chatbot and everything, or have you switched that over as well?
That lap time was 18.2.
This track's a bit rough, isn't it? Still have much to do. Oh, we're good.
You've just done a 18.5.
I don't know how I actually did an 18.0 then. So apparently you use 0.1 liters per lap. You probably keep the bot. Yeah, fair enough. I switched everything away to try and not rely on Streamlabs at all. But then turns out Streamlabs have the best charity thing from what I can tell. After talking to Muscular Dystrophy, they're saying Tiltify and
Watch your speed.
all those other ones take a bit of a cut, but Streamlabs doesn't take anything. Streamlabs actually donates 100% of the money that goes
last lap
through.
was a 18.6.
Okay, that's an off track.
Track limits, keep it within the lines.
Yeah, 100% goes to the charity. So I set them.
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Which has made it interesting in OBS. So now I've got Stream Elements doing my chat, Nightbot as my chatbot, and Streamlabs as my activity. For anyone else out there who streams, there's like the weird amalgam of things I'm doing
Pit speed limit.
to make the stream work. One thing I wanted to check, so I can cut through here, right? That's fine.
Your last lap time was at 18.5.
If I cut over this blue line, I know it's slower, but does that give me a penalty? No? Okay. Just trying to find the limits.
That lap was at 19.0.
I feel like everyone's stream things are a mishmash, right? You slowly sort it out over time. You think you're gonna make it all clean, but what that's also meant as well is
time was 18.2.
my alerts. Whoop. My donation alerts through Streamlabs. All my other alerts are through Stream Elements, so...
Look out for the pit speed limit.
So I just do... Oh, I can do... Okay, no tires. Don't refuel.
Exit is clear.
Just wanted to see if you can get out of the pits flat out. You can. Alright. Why hasn't this told me to go to the race yet? I thought it was starting at 9:30. Oh, I made a mistake, people. Oh, been doing all this practice. I hit the register for the next session before I was in the race session for this one. So we're not doing that race. Even though it says race session 6 registered, I made a mistake. What an idiot. Hope I don't lose anything for that. But that does mean we're not doing... we're not doing that race. We are going to go straight back into the one that we just did. Oh. What a rookie mistake. It's like I've just started doing ovals. Just started iRacing. Been practicing that car for no reason. Good job, Isaac. Oh well. We can go back into these cars and try and do better at them this time. The Arca cars. It's just loading up now. And once that loads up, we'll be good to go. Hopefully have a better race, not put it in a wall. 17 registered this time. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, team. Driving around that little weird old Ford thing with what seemed to be a motorcycle engine in it. Fine, hang on.
Fastest lap for Smith, 16.0.
Yep. Switch back to H pattern box.
Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour. There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining. Watch your speed.
Well, that's all right. We've now got
fastest lap for
11
Smith,
minutes
16.0.
to get good at these cars again. And try that again.
That's a new fastest lap for Smith, 16.0.
I do feel like I've got the hang of them.
Your quickest overall.
There you go. Fastest ever lap.
You've just done a 15.2.
Wanted to see how much damage that was. So just banging the wall like that.
Your lap time was 16.3.
How much damage does that do to the car?
What's your speed limit in the pits?
We'll find out. There you go. Come in. Straight up to first. 16 seconds. Alright, that would have been fine. We could have kept going with that. Might as well let it change tyres. Who cares?
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line. Look out for the pit speed limit.
Alright, I feel like I'm getting more comfortable in these cars. We
Your quickest overall.
could actually have a bit of a fun time. We can stay out of trouble. I'm still wary of how wide they are. But I feel like I've kind of gotten used to how they handle.
Your lap time was at 15.4.
The mistake I made last time was trying to do that high line, which could be good for tire wear, but it threw me off. Looks like we have more people registered in this one than we did in the last one, right?
That lap was at 15.3. You've just done a 15.5.
That was close. Oh. Alright. That was kind of on purpose. I wanted to see if there was a way to, go out high and then...
What's your speed? What's your speed limit in the pits?
Yeah, like to go up high and then power out. That's what causes you to spin out. Apparently there's no damage there. So that's interesting. Hey, this is our Guinness car we've got for this series. Look how big it is. It's such a small track. Also, one thing I find really interesting is it's wonky. Like, I know they're kind of made like that because of the tracks I race on. But I thought it was just the paint job at first, but I think it's actually just the car itself is wonky. Is it just me? Definitely looks wonky, right? Yeah. Hang on, let me I'm gonna go out, do a lap. I've got a new car now. I'm gonna go out, do a lap, come back in.
Take care, there's a car approaching.
And we'll look at it again now that we've got a new car. Yeah, it still looks wonky to me. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad it's not just me. I guess it's, I don't know, the way the suspension's done or something like that. Because we're going around in circles, but I find it weird. Alright, so we are fastest overall. We've got, what, 20 cars in this race? 21 so far. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a bigger one. Should be a bit of fun. I'm just going to quickly dock off. Did that car just hit the wall on the way out of the pits? Very good. I was going to duck out, have a bit of a stretch, top up my water, run to the bathroom, and I'll be back for the race, which starts in 4 minutes or so. I'll be back before then, but until then, enjoy just watching people try and take this first corner and hopefully not spin out. I'll see you soon. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Alrighty, I'm back. I also forgot to say, g'day Valiant Knight. How you going? Hope you're having a good evening. Good to see you here. Cam cover. Alright, here we go. Oh, 2 more minutes. Couple more laps. Did anyone prang it while I was gone? I hope so. Mark Turner. I know a Mark Turner. Don't think he's into sim racing though, so be very surprised to see him here. I'm also intrigued to see how big these splits are. 22 cars seems like we can all fit on the one track.
You're all clear. Stay
There was
behind
2.
the line.
Excellent.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
I knew I left it on that camera angle for a reason. Got to get out of the habit of when I change up into 4th, I hold my hand there for so long.
That was 15.3.
Right, careful of the wide car. So yeah, if you missed the first time I tried to do this race, it was all going well. Qualified 3rd, and then tried an alternate line, and did that, but worse, and just spun out.
All right,
And then from
Isaac, there's
there,
a car exiting the pits. Heads
was
up.
fighting my way back for the rest of the thing before forgetting how wide the car was, putting it in the wall. I think I came 12th. So we're going to try and do better than that this time out. And we're actually joining the race, which is good. Step ahead of what we did for the last race where we forgot to join. Also glad the technical issues have cleared up where we couldn't see the game for a while and then my camera crashed. Okay, so we're in the number 6 car. Bit of a higher strength of field, which is good. We're going to go out straight away for this practice session. Oh, Mike Little is also live on
Watch your
YouTube.
speed.
Someone go over and tell all his viewers to come watch me instead. We're gonna have an on-screen battle. A streaming battle.
Car high. Clear outside.
He has a much higher I rating than me though, so it's probably
The track
for
temperature's
the best
decreasing.
if
It's now 27 Celsius. P2. Fastest lap for Istvan, 15.3.
Whoops. Trying to get safety rating, not lose it. Oh well.
The leader has just done a 15.2. P4, you're currently 10
I was
seconds
joking,
off the
Joey.
leader's pace. Your last lap time was a 25.9. New fastest lap for Turner, 15.1. The car ahead has just done a 15.5. That's your quickest lap. You're now 0.3 off the pace. You've just done a 15.4. The car in front has just posted a 15.2.
No, I thought you were going to do it for a second.
P5, good lap. That's
I
your
get my
quickest
ass
today.
kicked.
You're currently 0.2 off the pace. That lap time was 15.3. That's a new fastest lap for Turner, 15.1. Sixth place. You've just done a 15.5.
There's that wall again. Don't spin, don't spin, don't spin.
That's That's the end of the session. P6.
Ugh.
The track temps.
That's not going to
increasing.
do
It's
my
now
safety
14
rating any good.
Celsius.
Right, just making sure my steering was straight.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. All right, Isaac. We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Once again, cold tyres for this first lap, so it's just about getting a decent lap in. Without doing too much damage to the car by running it up against the wall. Oh, was that on this lap too? I might be starting from the back, because a car contact invalidates a lap.
Fastest lap for Istvan, 15.1, 6th place.
Okay, we did get a lap, but it wasn't a great lap. We're going to be in the middle of it.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Yeah, crew chief is going to have his work cut out for him. Starting in the middle. What was my first lap there? I wasn't faster anyway. No, wait. I thought they put it up, but no. Anyway. Alright, Valiant. Yeah, I'll catch you Sunday, mate. Good luck at Lakeside. Should be a fun little race. I did a few laps around there before. It's a lot of fun to race around. I really enjoy it. I'm not very good at it, but I really enjoy it. It's fun. Nice elevation changes. And it should be one of the races where the nimble cars are quite well matched as well, which is nice. What am I doing here? Okay. Doing a little trick again. Registering. Yeah. I feel like the Supra should do well there. Should be fun. I had to shorten the R31's gear ratios right down just to try and get any sort of power out of it. But yeah, I think it's going to be good. It's going to be some fun racing. But yeah, thanks for dropping by the stream. And I'll catch you Sunday, if not before. Have fun, mate. Sleep well. Down to 7th. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. What's that one mean? What's that flag? There's quite a few Aussies here. So yeah, our ping is all a little all over the place. So yeah, once again, we're here for safety rating. This is now, what, my 3rd race in oval racing, so pretty new to this whole thing. I'm just giving it a go, trying to get my safety rating up so we can have a bit of fun while I'm in isolation. So I'm not too precious about positions. I'm just trying to avoid incidents and survive the 60 lap, if I can. And have a bit of fun along the way. We can get up to a C license. That'd be great. Yes, I'm in isolation. We were a close contact on Sunday. So 7 days isolation. Tested negative yesterday. We're fine for now. Just hanging out at home. So now you get bonus streams, which is a lot of fun. It looks like the people at the front, you know, I've done laps that quick. I've done 15 O's and 15 1s. So we could stay with them, but I don't know any strategy about this stuff. So
That's the end of the session. P7.
Right. Average 15.8, yeah. I think Mike Little's going to walk away with this one. Yeah, exactly. Only I worked from home. Kind of that annoying thing. I'm like, you know, I wouldn't mind a week off work. Yeah, well, that's right. We've got no tires. We don't want to refuel. Let's burn it all up. Does this actually burn any fuel? A little bit. It's not going to burn enough to make a difference. But yeah, so for the most part, it's made no change being in isolation, except that we can't go out. Can't go to the market. Just watching that water temperature go up on the side. I think that's fine, right? Not going back down, which is interesting. Are these cars air-cooled? Maybe these cars are air-cooled. Things you learn when you take up oval racing. So yeah, it just goes up, but not down.
60 laps, P7.
Didn't have my foot on the clutch.
Follow car number 8 in the inside column.
Yeah, it must be air-cooled, because as soon as I started moving that, the temperature came down a bit. So we started in second gear last time. That seemed to work. Maybe we'll start in third. Because it still seems to pick up from third pretty well. Might
Be
drop
ready.
down a bit, but...
Green, green, green.
Is there a car outside? Doesn't look like it. Got a bit of room. So now, yeah, we've got 60 laps to survive. My main goal at the moment is to not let that number 2
The
car
leader has just done a 15.3. You've just done a 15.6. The
Down.
car in front has just done a 15.6. The guy behind has just done a 15.6.
Ah, he made it. I thought that was probably the case that would happen, but... Just holding our position.
That last lap was a
Car outside. Clear outside.
How is that car a lap down already? Must have been chaos that happened behind me.
7th position.
Apparently if we stay in this position we gain 1 iRating. So this is about where iRacing expects us to finish. Gotta hope something happens in front of us. Or we can get an overtake done.
Your lap time was 15.4. That's your best lap in the session. The guy behind has just
I think
done
I'm
a
slightly
15.3.
faster than this John Deere guy. But I'm not sure if I can find a way past him. So I'm only slightly faster than him, if at all.
That was 15.4.
Left the door open for the other car there. Don't want to be doing that.
Okay, Isaac, your lap times are pretty consistent.
It lasted longer than we did last time, I think. Just. Still a long way to go.
Car low. Clear inside.
Whoops. Ah, bugger. I didn't want to do that. That might have been netcode. We'll take a look back at that. What was that? Lap 13.
P6. The gap to Schilling behind is
Remind me to go
increasing.
back
It's
and
now 1.0 seconds.
take a look at that. I mean, it was my fault.
Outside. We are clear up high.
But yeah. I think there's a chance that was netcode.
That was 15.6.
$16. I thought it was 13.
That lap was 15.6. The gap to Schilling behind is now 1.5 seconds. Okay, Isaac, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 1.4 seconds.
What's he doing all the way up there? Is it some sort of tire saving strategy, or did he just miss? We'll go find it. I mean, the lap's only 15 seconds. We'll start at 13. If we get to 16 and then we find it, then
15.6. E6.
I can already feel my tires.
That lap time was 15.7. The gap in front is now 1.2.
Oops. Oh, that was another 2x. What was that from? I know it was a bit of a whack of the wall, but I didn't expect to get incident points for it. Sorry, oh no,
That
it's
lap
him again.
was 15.7. The gap to Schilling behind is now 1.5 seconds.
We're alive. Now we just got to make sure that doesn't happen again. That guy is very slow. What's the gap behind me at the moment? Half a second. Okay, so that green car behind me is for position. And I think I've got a bit of damage. Yeah, when you're just out doing your own thing, it is... It's weird, like you have to concentrate quite a bit to get the race done.
The track temps increasing.
But
It's
it can
now
get
29
quite
Celsius.
boring. Especially when you're not making progress or anything, like we're just holding positions. Wait till you see the next track. Oh, you think this track's exciting? The next one is something to be reckoned with. I think I was saying this earlier, like NASCAR on the surface and at this level, like, this kind of stuff can get a bit boring because it is just, you know, drive around in circles and try and avoid everyone. There's no strategy to it, it's just going.
Your lap time was
But once you get into
15.9.
actual NASCAR, you've got like longer races. There's a lot that comes down to like strategy, when to change tires, when to take fuel, and then things on like...
Okay, Isaac, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. The gap to Schilling behind is now 0.7. Your last lap time was at 15.9.
Like, there's a lot of tire saving that goes on, and then on the bigger, faster trucks as well, you've got things like bump drafting, managing temperatures. Like, you want to run in slipstream for as long as you can and be as fast as you can, but that's going to overheat your car, so you've got to know when to kind of avoid that stuff and get some air, or when you want to push someone else forward, or when you want to go past them. So there is like quite a lot to it, and especially like in big NASCAR races as well, right? Like in this one we're just following each other around, but in a lot of NASCAR races, you know, the turns are more banked.
That lap was a 16.0.
So it is
Still there. Your outside is clear.
You know, it's just as fast to go around the outside because the banking's taller, so you can go too wide through a corner. It's not just about holding the inside of the corner. So there is a fair bit to it. But yeah, when you get to this stuff where it's just me driving around in a circle, I mean, there's a car behind me. He could pass me. But I'm just trying to chase down this car ahead of me and not getting anywhere with it.
You've just done a 15.9.
It can get pretty repetitive, just driving around in a circle. And then you've got to avoid wrecks like that. I mean, also, yeah, there's a lot of people watch NASCAR because it's so many cars racing so close together that when crashes
That
happen...
was a 16.1.
Oh! We're already a lap down.
Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour.
Might as well get my car fixed up. Probably lost a couple of positions,
Watch
but
your mirrors.
Car outside. Clear on the outside.
it's not fresh
The gap in
tires,
front
but
has
at
increased
least
to
my
10 seconds.
damage has all been fixed. Which should help a bit. My car was feeling a bit
Car
rough from
behind
its
is really
tap
new
with the
in. The
wall.
gap is now 6.6. P10.
Still 10th somehow. What's our gap to... Ah, it's a lap. It's a lap to the car in 9th. Oh no, wait, it's 10 seconds to the car in 9th, and it's our friend Jeremy who we spun.
That lap was a 16.0. The gap in front is now 11 seconds.
He was faster than me the last lap out though.
That lap was a
Bit of a wiggle.
15.9.
That bloody wall.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 9.3. That lap time was 16.3. 10th position.
Oh, the car behind me is the car that was behind me before.
The gap
I
in
just
front is
realised.
now 11 seconds. The gap behind
Back in
is
the
now
battle I was
11
in.
seconds.
I'll let him pass. I reckon he could,
Car inside. Still there. Still there. Car inside. You are clear.
come on, orange car, go.
Car low.
Your lap time was a
Inside. Still there. Still there. You're clear inside.
It's like my race is over. Might as well let them
the gap
battle
in
it out.
front is increasing. It's now 13 seconds. That lap time was
I thought the green guy
16.6.
might have
The gap behind
a
is now
chance.
11 seconds.
Ten laps to go.
That was 16.2.
Once again, this race hasn't gone well for us, but we're having fun. I don't know if we're going to gain safety rating for this one, though. But they're all my fault.
The gap ahead is now 13 seconds.
I am interested, yeah, once we get to, if I can get my C license
The
in
gap
this,
behind is now 13
and we can
seconds.
get to oval racing with cautions, like safety cars and pit strategies and stuff, then, you know, that's when I think it gets fun.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 14 seconds. That was a 16.2.
Car low. He's still there. He's still there. Clear on the inside.
2 to go.
Well, that's another lap we don't need to do. So this will be coming up for white flag. Looks like we're going to get 10th.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now
There's a car outside.
1 more lap to go.
Clear high.
The gap in front is now 15 seconds. P10. Okay, we're done.
Well, we did it. Finished another race, and now we're going to go jump into what will probably be the final race of the day.
Watch your
and
speed limit in the pits.
if you thought this was a small, interesting track, wait till you see the next one. All right, we've got a couple of minutes, so yeah, let's go look at lap 13. Oh yeah, that was that was all my fault. We just had a different line. And so I wasn't trying to pass him here, but he was just a bit slow, and so my closing speed was just a bit too fast, and I mean, yeah, that's on me. Just drove straight through him. I didn't expect him to be that much slower, that's what I was thinking, but that doesn't mean it's not my fault. unfortunate, but it happens. All right, we're going to load straight into the next one while we bring up the results from that race. Yeah, so 0.15 safety rating game. We're at 2.91 safety rating now. We did lose some more iRating. We're down to 1465 in iRating, so that's fine. It's annoying that I can't bring this up, like this this screen. What if I do this one? No, it's not going to pop up. Oh, now I can't select iRacing either. Good, come on. Come on. Oh no. What are you doing, OBS? Oh, here we go. This should come back now. Any second. Yeah, there we go. So you you thought the other track was short and interesting. Check this one out.
Just done a 15.9.
So similar lap times, right? 15.9. A PNG tuber. I don't actually know what that is. So this is in a slightly different car as well.
Pit lane speed limit is 48 kilometers per hour. Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
These cars are harder to spin. But look at this. It's just a circle. All right. That's our practice we get. I'll see. All right. So this track is apparently the same distance, but it's just a circle. It's a completely flat circle. It's like driving around a car park. I have no idea how you get past anyone in this track. The race wasn't, there wasn't many crashes last time, but we're here for safety rating. We're having a bit of fun. We're going to see what happens. This is pod racing, exactly. This is also... I'm going to go out during practice and check. Because a lot of these small tracks have 2 pit lanes, right?
It exits clear.
Like the other one had one on the front and the back. This one seems to have one. So if I come inside here and then take this first turn, I think this is also a pit lane.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Yeah, because see, there's the pit lane speed limit thing. So this is also a pit lane, but it zigzags its way through.
There's a car
And then
approaching.
comes
Stay in
back
your
out
lane.
like this. Great. That's what you want. So these cars don't spin up the rears as much. The tyres still wear out. I forgot to check the tyre wear again. Yeah, it'd be a shortcut if it wasn't like 40 k's an hour.
New fastest lap for Chrétien, 16.1. P5.
Yeah, so I've got no idea what the tactic is for this track. This really is just keep turning left, right?
P4, you're now 0.3 off the leader's pace. That's a new fastest lap for Chrétien, 16.0. That puts you 0.5 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 16.5.
Do I actually want to be that far out on the straight?
That's your
Maybe
quickest
I
lap
do.
in this session. Your lap time was 16.2. That's the end of the session. P5.
Yeah, I've got no idea. Look at this track. It's ridiculous. I'm just dizzy. Once again, can't take any fuel out, so we're just gonna
All
spin
clear
up the
on
tyres
pit
as much
exit.
as we
We
can.
have 2 laps to set a decent time.
I guess line up as far out as we can. What's the fastest way to drive in a circle?
P2, you've just done a 16.3. New fastest lap for Chrétien, 16.0. P3.
Alright, that wasn't as fast. Moving all your stuff upstairs this week. You told me you were moving it upstairs. But I didn't know it was this week. That's fun. Did you end up getting your green screen set up?
Watch your speed.
Ooh. I always get to hear, I'm like, oh no, where's my pits thing? But it's here. No brakes. So that was, yeah, that used 3% of our front tires. You just need the green part. Fair enough. Shouldn't be too hard to find, right? Or blue. I guess you can use blue. I feel like I've seen sim racing with green screens and it always looks a bit weird. So I don't think I'll ever get one. If I was doing stuff that wasn't sim racing, I'd probably get one, but I mean, where would I put it? Like here, but then my monitor comes out to here. And that would be kind of weird to be in it. I don't know. And I need to wrap it around. It's too much effort. Yeah, surely Mum's got green stuff somewhere. All right. Oh yeah, that's fair enough. You can set it up to actually look good up there, rather than your messy room. Okay, so we're just waiting for this to finish. Then we got one last race of the evening. It's going to be fun. It looks like we're all D-class races in here, so that's fun as well. But, I mean, as long as no one does anything stupid. Famous last words. This one seemed to be safer the first time out. We can get, how much, what did I say I needed in terms of safety rating? 2.91, so I need 0.09 safety rating to get to 3.0. And all 3.0 means is that at the end of the season, I would get promoted to C license. Whereas if I get 4.0, I can get pretty much immediate promotion, but that's a while away. So 3.0 was just tonight's goal, just as, you know, a soft goal.
That's the end of the session. P4.
P4. All right. So we can move up. Garage, once again, check that we can't attach left side. That's something... Okay. Yeah. I can just choose to not attach the left side of my car? Weird. I don't think these cars are as wonky as the other ones. Looking in my mirror, they don't look as wonky. They look big and long, but not wonky. Oh, there's my temperature over here. This bit here. Alright, good to know. I only got 22 liters in the tank, but that should, like, it's easily enough to make it through. It's a very short race. This one's only 45
The air
laps.
temp is 26 Celsius. The track temp is 39 Celsius.
Alright, how do we make up positions here?
Follow car number 2 in the outside lane.
I don't know if that's actually something I want to do. Light up the rear tires. Start in second. These cars don't light up as much, so... I'm gonna get pushed out here, I know it.
Okay, Isaac, be ready. Let's go.
Awesome. I knew he was coming up the inside, but I didn't expect him to dive that much.
Eighth place.
Well, that's annoying.
The leader's just done a 16.2.
It's going to hurt our tires as well. Comeback drive is on now.
Fastest lap for Tretien.
We are catching these people. I kind of thought it'd be one of those ones where we'd just
P8. That's your best
be
lap
driving
in the
around
session.
the back.
That's a new fastest lap for Tretien. 16.0.
Car high. Hold your line. Clear outside.
7th position.
Car high.
My turn to dive.
Hold your line. Your high side's clear.
New fastest lap for Edwards. 15.9.
Right, that's 2 on-track overtakes.
P6.
So that's 8.8 seconds to the
Gap
next
behind has
car.
increased to 1.2.
We are catching them. Slowly but surely.
You've just done a 16.3.
This is weird, like going out over that crest on the straight is a bit weird. Means you brake later into this.
You've just done a 16.2.
Oh, now they've all of a sudden gapped me again. Or have I... What happened? I was catching them, and then they've just disappeared. Unless they've gone backwards?
The gap in front is now 4.7.
Or is it just that the relative is a bit whack? Yeah, it seems to go up between
Pulling
9
away.
and 7.
The gap behind is now 5.9. That lap was a 16.3. 6th place.
Never mind.
That lap was a 16.2.
Don't think we're
The
actually
gap
catching
ahead
them.
is now 5.1 seconds.
5.1? That seems wrong.
That was a 16.4.
I think I'm pushing too hard now.
The lap time was a 16.5. The gap in front is now 5.7 seconds.
I think my tyres, yeah, from that spin have been worn out and then just trying to push. So every car in front of me is faster than me. Just pushing out wide is probably not good for them. As I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. But they are battling ahead, so maybe they'll take each other out.
The gap behind is now 7.4. The gap in front is now 5.6.
This is when you get quite boring. Like, I just essentially can't see anyone else. There's the car behind me. That's a couple of seconds, but that's the car in first. Oh, I can see a car in front of me. Oh, they're a lap down.
The gap behind is now 7.7.
Ah.
The gap in front is now 5.8.
Yeah, oval racing team. It's a unique style of racing. I understand there's some nuance to it, but when you're in a situation like this, it's a bit repetitive. But if you want to see me do road racing, which I'm actually a bit better at, then normally I stream either iRacing or ACC road racing a couple of times a week. So if that sounds like something that interests you, give that a sub. It's this channel. Give this channel a sub. And we'll see if we can entertain you in different ways. Come on, mate!
Car high.
Edwards is now in the lead.
Still there.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now.
Clear outside.
I wouldn't have blocked him. I would have let him pass to the next corner, but he lost position because of that. So yeah, if you want to see me continue to get punted in circles, feel free to sub. And if you want to see me go around doing left and right turns, that's also worth a sub.
The gap behind is now 3.6 seconds.
Where are you going, mate?
Car high. Clear outside. There's a car outside. Clear high.
I don't know what he was doing there. I was trying to let him keep going, but
That lap time was 17.3. You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 2.9.
wait, that car in front of me is for position.
The
Let's
gap
go.
behind is now
Oval racing's
2.1.
exciting again. Come on.
Tretien is now leading.
12 laps. Oval racing's no longer exciting. I'm not catching him. Come on.
Your lap time was 16.7. The gap ahead is now 2.8. Your last lap time was 16.8. The gap behind is now 1.8.
Still 5 seconds. Come on, mate. Feel free to have a crash. I don't mind. We got what? 8 laps? 8 laps is enough time for you to have a crash, mate. Come on. Oh no, I'm getting caught from behind. I've got no tyres left. Oh, don't go out there. Bring it back. We're good. We're good. Power. Alright, chat. We're going to remember to check the tyres at the end of this race, right? Right, this has gone from being a
The gap behind
exciting
is
because
now
I might catch
0.8.
someone to almost exciting because I might lose this position, especially if I do that.
The gap in front is now 4.2.
I feel like I'm just holding... Like, look how much I'm scrubbing the tyres. Look how far I've turned them. Surely that's
Car inside.
yeah, that's what causes that.
Clear low. Car low. Hold that line.
You need to push if we're going to hold
Right,
this
I
position.
don't need to scrub them that
Hold your
much,
line.
it turns out.
Clear inside.
I've lost it!
P7, 2 laps left.
Yeah, don't scrub your tyres like that, kids. It's not the way. You'll end up losing all your hopes and dreams on the second last lap of the race.
1 more lap to go.
Oh well.
P7. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Good bit of learning. What I've learned is that I don't particularly like driving just in a little circle over and over again. Alright, we're going to go around. We're going to pull into the pits. Ooh. It was a decent comeback, except for that last bit.
Pit lane speed limit is 48 kilometers
Like
per
there's just a
hour.
pile of dirt. So yeah, 98%, that seems incorrect. Oh, hang on. Where's... Let me bring this up. It'll show up on my screen anyway, but when we come into the pits, so that says 100% there. We pull in here, it should tell us what they were. If I hit the oh, it's not going to. Tread remaining, yes, 66%. That was how much I was wearing out that tire. That was screwed. These ones are fine. But yeah, so we go back a couple of laps. I'm just scrubbing that tire so much. There's just no grip left on it. But, oh well. Now, do we want to do one more race or am I going to call it there? I'm probably going to call it there, team. Or do we want to do one road race? No, I can't do one road race. That's not going to work. Oh, is there? Why can't I do... I was thinking about doing a dirt race, but there doesn't seem to be any dirt races on at the moment. Alright, let's check these results. See what happened. Oh, 3.35. We've got 0.44 safety rating for that for some reason. Lost another 50 iRating. So our iRating has plummeted. But we finished the night at 3.35 safety rating. So well on our way to a C license. I might even come back and do another stream of these at some stage. I kind of had a bit of fun with that. It was enjoyable. It was something different. I don't like that circle. Surely it's not going to be like, I mean, it's there for the whole week now, but sure, let's hope it goes somewhere else more exciting next week, right? What week is it? Hickory Motor Speedway is the next place. I don't know anything about that. So, so I guess we'll learn that next week. But yeah, I think for now I am going to call it. I need to go to bed. Otherwise I'll be here all evening just driving in circles over and over again. The other one will be at Pocono Raceway next time. So that's also kind of fun, I guess. But thanks everyone for dropping by, checking out, watching me drive in circles. It's been a lot of fun. And until then, I will see you next time. If you did enjoy the stream and you haven't left a like yet, feel free to do so. It really helps out. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe as well if you want to see some more. But until then, I'll be back at the very least on Sunday for the Australian Touring Car Championship. Back in the Skyline, this time at Lakeside Raceway, which is very fun. I gave it a bit of a test drive. But I'll try and fit a stream or two in before then as well. Since we're in isolation, I've got nothing else to do. But till then, take care and peace out. Stay safe. Thanks. Bye.